Hello everyone, today we will open up the second Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander deck, the Blood Rites. Spawn vampire minions, sacrifice to flying demons. And of course it includes a collector booster. Is it me or is the box just damaged? Wow. We ordered this at Amazon and of course the fourth deck, because this deck came in, and the Merfolk deck as well, for the next video. And of course the other deck, the dinosaur deck, got cancelled. Stupid Amazon. Let's just open it up and see what we get. Well, yeah, we normally, we hardly order anything from Amazon because here in the Netherlands, we don't actually need to. We have other ways to get stuff, and that is not Amazon. So, it already has some bad connotations to it then. Right, so we have, of course, a booklet here, a little rules, well, not a rules booklet, about Clavileño. Ooh, look at that face. Oh my goodness. Haunts you in your nightmares. And about playing the deck. And commander rules. So that's that. In the other package, we will get a life counter from 1 to 40. And a deck box with some art on it. And of course, a collector sample booster, which we will open up at the end. Because, we have already opened up a collector booster box for the birthday. Whew. And it was very nice. I loved it so much. I still love it very much. Let me see how this... So apparently the ripping thingy is not here at the moment. Well, then we'll just open it up the old-fashioned way, shall we? Right. Oh, piece by piece. My goodness. This must be tedious to watch, mustn't it? Well. My goodness. Or you can just skip ahead. Right. But here we are already. So, we have Clavileño, the first of the blessed. For 3 mana, it's a 2/2, and whenever you attack, target attacking vampire that isn't a demon becomes a demon in addition to its other types. It gains, when this creature dies, draw a card and create a tapped 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. Alright, so just like the box said, it's about demons, it's about sacrificing 2 demons. So we get some vampire, some different vampire tokens here. Oh, way different. Bats, because vampires are usually bats. Blood token, makes sense. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, and the city's blessing. So on the other side of the tokens here, we have a vampire demon. Oh, and that's about it. Well, nice. All right, so we get every single token in here. At least a couple of times. For the binder, that is. Right, charismatic conqueror, the conquistador. For 2, it's a 2/2 vigilance, and whenever an artifact or a creature enters the battlefield untapped and under an opponent's control, they may tap that permanent. If they don't, you control a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool. You're giving your opponent a choice. Elenda's Hierophant. For 3, it's a 1/1 flying, and whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Elenda's Hierophant. When Elenda's Hierophant dies, create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is its power. March of the Canonized for 2 and X, an enchantment. When March of the Canonized enters the battlefield, create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if your devotion to white and black is 7 or greater, create a 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. Whew, nice. Redemption Choir for 4. It's a lifelink 3/3 with Coven. Whenever Redemption Choir enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then we go to black, new cards for black. Dusk Legion Sergeant for 2, a 2/2 menace, and for 2 you can sacrifice him. Each non-token vampire creature you control gains persist until end of turn. Then we have Master of Dark Rites for 1 into 1/1 with an ability tap and sacrifice another creature. Add 3 mana. Ooh, 3 black. Spend this mana only to cast vampire, cleric and or demon spells. The Promise of Aklazots for 2. It's an enchantment with an adventure side, which is a sorcery, Foul Rebirth for 3. Sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. And then the main ability of the enchantment is at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, populate. Then we get the Order of Sacred Dusk for 8 mana. It's a 5/5 with Convoke. It has flying, lifelink, and haste. It is exalted, and other vampires you control have exalted. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, can be nasty. Then we have some reprints here. Austere Command, good card to have. Kindred Boon, Maverin Vane, the Dusk Apostle. Radiant Destiny, we have Welcoming Vampire. Bloodghast, ooh, nice. Bloodghast is back with new art. Interesting. Very cool. Used to be a very good card. I don't know if it still is because I don't play any constructed anymore. Then we have a Blood Tracker, the Butcher of Malakir, Champion of Dusk, Cordial Vampire, Crossway Troublemakers, Dam, Drana, Liberate of Malakir, Exquisite Blood, Glasscast Heart, New Blood, Nighthawk Scavenger, Olivia's Wrath, A Pact of the Serpent, Patron of the Vein, Sanctum Seeker. We have Timothar, the Baron of Bats, Twilight Prophets, Yaheni, the Undying Partisan, Elenda, the Dusk Rose, Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, Utter End, Vona, the Butcher of Magan, the Blade of the Blood Chief, ooh, nice. Isolated Chapel, Shine Shadow Snarl, Temple of Silence, Vault of the Archangel, Voldaren Estates, Windbrisk Heights, Martyr of Dusk, Return to Dust, Swords to Plowshares, Blood Artist, nice. Also with a new art. Or maybe it's from the Innistrad set. I have skipped it entirely, so who knows. Bloodline Necromancer, Dusk Legion Zealot, Falconwrath Noble, Indulgent Aristocrat, Oathsworn Vampire, Village Rites, Viscera Seer, Bartolomé del Presidio, which is a card from the regular Lost Caverns of Ixalan set. We have a Cruel Celebrant, Etchings of the Chosen, Legion Lieutenant, Arcane Signet, Commander Sphere, Heirloom Blade, Mindstone. It's very nice art from Mindstone. Beautiful. Way more pretty than the old Weatherlight art, I think. Oars of Signet, Soul Ring, Swiftfoot Boots, Talisman of Hierarchy, Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh, the, well, yeah. Don't know if you guys have seen the news. And maybe, because at the time of filming, this news came out 2 days ago, I believe. This art is stolen. Yes, the background of the art. at least. It's a different painting. It's mirrored and it is tinted a little bit darker, but that's about it. So yeah, there's a lot of controversy about this card from the artist David Sondert. I wonder what will happen with this card. Will these decks be reprinted with this card? What is Wizards going to do? Seems like an interesting thing to discuss. Bojuka Bog. We have a command tower here. Myriad Landscape. Orzhov Basilica. Path of Ancestry. Rogue's Passage. Secluded Courtyard. Tainted Field. Oh my goodness, that's an oldie. That's a reprint for Torment. Temple of the False God. Unclaimed Territory. And then we have some basic lands. So we get 2 for each. So we have here Plains ×2. And Swamp ×2. On your turn. And then we have the, this is the regular version of Clavileño. And we have Carmen, Cruel Sky Marcher. It's a 5 mana 2/2 flying, and whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Carmen, the Cruel Sky Marcher. And you gain 1 life. And whenever Carmen attacks, return up to 1 target permanent card with mana value less than or equal to Carmen's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Right, so that's it for the Vampire deck. It seems like a pretty standard, I want to say hack and slash deck, but yeah, it's basically just that. Just spam creatures, make them into bigger creatures by sacrificing and stuff happening, and just beat your opponent to the ground. Now then, let's take a look at the Collector Booster Sample Pack, which is, I think, very nice that they include this, and anything can be in here, except of course for the Jurassic Park cards, as far as I know. Oh, I was right. First of all, we get the Intrepid Paleontologist, a rare for 2 mana tap, add 1 mana of any color. It's a 2/2, and then for 2 exile target card from a graveyard. You may cast dinosaur creature spells from among cards you own exiled with Intrepid Paleontologist. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it. This is, of course, the non-foil card from this booster, because I think in every pack there is at least 1 foil. And this is the, extended art. Next up, we have a foil, a Threshing Brontodon. All right, it's a very nice art, to say the least. For 3 mana, it's a 3/4, and then for 1 you can sack it to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Very nice. Already have this one, but not this one. Already curling. Well. Right, that's it for the Vampire deck. Thank you all very much for watching. Join the Patreon if you haven't done so already. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.